I like it when they keep it... That same year. Okay, is this when Mariah comes in? Oh, no.
ヘビ女の上級生は大したことはないな。私に挑んでくるなら死ぬ気でかかってこい。
You're gonna have to make my hair change color if you think you're strong enough.
あらあら。入学早々に上級生をやっつけちゃったの?
Ah, okay, this is when Homura comes in as a new student. Alright, so Homura wasn't even in here yet. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. So at the beginning, it was literally just Haruka. Haruka was the only elite that was there. And then Hikage came, and then Yomi, and then Homura, and then the last one's gonna be Mariah, obviously. Damn. I like how they're showing everybody coming in. Untamable shrew, they say you are. A shrew. Damn. Yeah, you don't really know each other yet, and you're already calling each other shrews. Yeah, wait, calling me a shrew, you wanna fight? I mean, as far as we know, Haruka really isn't that easy to beat. The only time we've actually seen her get beaten is, within the birth story, I guess, is just, Hibari at the end, but that's pretty much it. Such enthusiasm. I like how Haruka doesn't really let herself get swayed by, just the brutishness of Homura. Yeah, to say the least. I mean, I don't know. They say that, but at the same time, I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh, it is their match, don't interfere, we gotta settle this with fighting. I feel like, personal grudge matches are frowned upon, but at the same time, I don't think anybody would say no to having people solve their differences by kicking the shit out of each other. What a bunch of cowards. God, she's really, really rough. I mean, whatever, she's had a rough life, I mean, it is a little weird. They say no fighting, but I sincerely doubt that Hebijo likes to resolve shit with words, Now, you gotta sign the permission slip first, sign the waiver that you won't sue Hebijo if you die, and then we can fight. Yeah, just reframe it as training, and you can fight as much as you want. Now that's evil. You can only say that because you have so many fucking students at your disposal. If it weren't for that, you wouldn't want to have people die all the time. Death. For no reason. Interesting. Just killing people. Whenever I want. And nobody will really say anything. You and me? Sure. You can fight my clone, though. And besides, I just did my nails, and I don't want to crack any of them. Haruka is fucking... I think Homura is really trying to, come off as, yeah, I'm fearless and tough, come at me, She's kind of grandstanding a lot, right? Almost like she's trying to, overcompensate for something. But Haruka doesn't feel like she has to prove herself to anybody, I would, argue that, Haruka probably beats Homura in sense of confidence, right? Haruka doesn't really have to be like, yeah, what? You want to go? Come on, let's go. Say that shit to my face, bruh. She doesn't have to go like that. Homura's like, oh, you think you can beat me? Well, I honestly don't want to fight right now. I really don't have time for this. But, if you want to be my puppet and serve under me, then, that'd be cool, Homura's there barking like, rah, 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 and Haruka's like, oh, how cute. She's so confident. Alright, just flat out shooting out the F-bomb. Don't Faruk with me, woman. No training then, yeah. That's how you know that Homura is really trying to overcompensate and really trying to intimidate people, which is with her anger. They don't fuck with me, Haruka's like, sure, don't want to fight? It's fine. Haruka very desperately wants friends. And she leaves, right?
あれが選抜クラスのはるかか。食えない女だ。
Really? What a bitch. You're calling her a bitch just because she didn't want to fight you. How dare she not want to engage with me in a life or death battle. All I wanted was to just fight her and kill her, you know? God, what a bitch. She's so difficult to work with.
はるかか。あんな奴がいるのなら、ここも意外と楽しめそうだ。
Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna shit on Homura too much. She does become the leader of the damn group. And does become a legitimately cool character later on. She is very one-note in bursts, admittedly. She doesn't really start to really grow into her own until towards the end, and then in all of the future games, because they kind of do the Team Rocket effect on the Hebijo students in a good way. Usually that's a really bad thing, you know? That the Team Rocket effect in a bad way is Murasame, you know, where he legitimately seems like a threat and like a cool villain to have around. But they turn him into this complete fucking ass clown idiot for the rest of the series. And I feel like that's a wasted opportunity. But when it comes to Hebijo, which then turns into the Crimson Squad, they become like one of the funniest, most entertaining characters to see in the whole series. But they still fight, and they're still competent, and they still participate in serious scenes as well. So, you know, that's what I love about them. They become a lot more special and more memorable and entertaining later on. Here, you really gotta adjust. They gotta adjust to what their deal is, and then they get over themselves, and then they become way better characters. Starting from, like, Deep Crimson onward. Who is it? Ah! We're back. Alright, she left just to come back again. Haruka. Deliberately looking for people to fight with that Sunday. You're so wearing your Sunday best, of course. Ah, okay. They keep picking fights with you. Drop out? What do you mean drop out? Just because you're a first year, they think that you're weak, and so they want to take you out so that they can replace you for the elite status. All right, what, do you get discounts at the cafeteria? Like, what are the actual benefits other than having to work even harder than before, you know? Yada. Hey man, it's independent training. What can you say? All of these characters want to have a shot at the spotlight too. Here, I want to be a playable character in the game, and so they, they fight to get it, you know? I'm sure Soji is one of those girls, but, we don't know about her just yet. Wanting to be an elite is merely part of that. Okay, again, another line, which I think was like, 1 or 2 sentences, and it got blown out to like 3. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, one of these students, they all want to aim higher, they all want to be stronger. Some of them believe themselves to be completely perfect, and they feel bad if, somebody beats them out on it. Again, reference to Soji, but we don't know about her until, like, fucking 4 or 5 games ahead of now. Pretty glib. What the hell is glib? What does that mean? Nope. Oh, a bunch of people are tap dancing next to us. Ambitious upper-class woman. Sure. No face. Yada. Fire with fire. Sure. Alright, just immediately getting straight into it. It's really weird. I think it would have been nice if they had implemented the co-op elements from Estival Versus onto this, because in the story you always see pairs of characters, in these scenarios, getting ready to fight and stuff. Like, hey, how's it going? It's me, the Snake again. How you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying the game. Alright, see ya. Alright. Bye-bye, Snake. I love that guy. He's so fun. Alright, finally, after like 3 levels and the tutorial, we're actually playing as the main character of the arc. There we go. We're even starting in the same way as Asuka in the, Hebijo rooftops and shit. Yeah. So, I think out of all the characters that I've played with over the years, Homura is probably the one that I've played as the least, but it is also the most fun I've had with any Senran Kagura character. Actually, no. The character that I've had, like, the biggest amount of fun with, like, my number one most favorite character in terms of combat alone is probably Katsuragi. I like Katsuragi a lot with her kicks. She's kind of a heavy character and nowhere near as fast as other characters, but I like her kicking style a lot. And I like her ninja arts with the cross panzer and the tornado spindle and that big dragon ultimate at the end. I think she has a really cool moveset. What other characters do I like? I mean, obviously I like Ikaraga a lot. I like her, you know, typical anime swordswoman, kind of style. I like Hikage, obviously. Really fast characters I like. Homura is definitely one of them. I like that she fights with 6 swords. I like her Crimson Homura transformation. She's really, really fun. I got really, really comfy with her during Estival Versus, which is kind of a shame in Estival Versus, because you only get to play as her only one time in the entire story in a tutorial. So, after that, after they teach you how to use bombs and shit, she's not used anymore in any part of the story ever. You gotta go to her side story to be able to play as her again. And even then, that's only 5 missions tailored to her, and that's it. The only way for you to be able to play as Homura again is for you to, you know, go back to your previously completed level and just play as her. So, it is a little odd. But I do like Homura a lot. She's fast, she's fun, she has a lot of range, she has really powerful hits. She's just a really cool character to use. Especially in the later games, I do like her a lot. I don't know if this was just me not paying attention, but to me, Homura felt just a little bit, a teensy tiny bit slower than even in Estival Versus. But, yeah. Usually in Shinobi Versus and in Deep Crimson, she's like way, way, way faster and way cooler. Yeah, pretty much, I like everything about Deep Crimson and Shinobi Versus more than in these newer games. But I feel like that didn't feel as tight to me for a second there. Yeah. Only a first year that's been through a lot. I mean, that's, you know, the skill and the power of a good shinobi turned evil. That's gonna bite you in the ass. I mean, whatever. It makes sense for her character to think that because she has a lot of trust issues from the past because of that fucking Komichi guy that betrayed her. So of course she will think everybody who's not me is my enemy. Only the person in the mirror is the only one I can trust. Chotto chigao. Just consider them training partners, punching bags. They're comrades. Don't kill them, but you don't have to be best friends with them either. Even though Haruka really does want to be friends. Nakama. I don't deal with Nakama. Last time I had a Nakama, he laughed maniacally and said he was gonna kill my family and betrayed me, so I fucking almost killed him back. I really would have liked him. I would not liked him. I would have liked it if Homura had, like, legitimately just flat out killed him. Because, you know, she got kicked out of the good shinobi stuff. Her parents disowned him anyway, so I don't know what stopped, you know, Takaki from just writing her character as she killed him. You know, if they were gonna do all that shit anyway, might as well just go all the way, as opposed to just leaving him in the hospital. They can fight, tatakao. Nakama are still Nakama. I like that word. I think that's nice. It's kind of like in that Lilo and Stitch movie when they say like Ohana or whatever. Ohana means family, you're my Ohana or whatever. I like when words are kind of used like that, you know, because based on me watching a lot of One Piece, they kind of make it seem like, you know, Nakama, in the general term, it means friend. You know, just a friend, a comrade, an ally. But there are some anime, particularly One Piece, that also kind of bolster that word specifically to kind of make it mean just a little bit more than that. You know, like this unbreakable, really tight bond, you know? Like, it means something special, you know? It's beyond just a simple friend. And so, I like that word, you know? I like it. Even though, that is definitely a good source of parody and making fun of it, because, you know, if you're not a fucking weeb-ass motherfucker like me, people just gonna hear that word and is like, cringe, you know? But I remember ProZD made a video of, like, you know, fan dubs and official subs, and it's like, the fan dub is always like, "You are my Nakama Sasuke, you fucking idiot!" And then the official sub is like, "You're my friend."
なるほど。
なるほど。
殺し合うこともできる仲間か。それもまたいいものだな。
I don't know if you're really Nakama if you kill each other, but okay. They sometimes kill each other, you know, just a minor disagreement. This is a really weird conversation. Yep.
まだちょっと分かってないみたいだけど。
No, Homura, you're not supposed to kill them.
まあいいわ。
We need an army to be able to fight against opposing factions. You understand this? You should.
次の1年生が入ってくるまでに私が十分に教育してあげる。
There we go. All of the lessons. I don't know if Homura really needs lessons.
いい評価だな。
Level 2. She's barely level 2 and she's already this strong. Look at that crotch shot from that enemy she just disposed. 3,500. To the top! To the top! You don't understand. I don't think the room is gonna change. So, next mission, I guess. Let's go for it.